Greetings, everybody. I say greetings because with saying greetings, I am acknowledging my spirit, seeing your spirit. And so, whoever comes on, I see you. Um, he's trying to squeeze through my my leg. I wanted to come on and and welcome everybody and say the reason I haven't been coming on is because basically, if you want to label it self sabotage and me not believing in myself. So, I want to talk about that. This journey that I have, I'm going to be reading because I have to stay on track. I go off on tangents. This journey I have been on, I don't want to shower. He will lick to no end. Of journey of learning to believe in myself by not waiting for the feeling, but by showing up anyway. And that's what I'm doing now. Because if I don't, and if I don't commit to doing something every single day, I won't be seen, I won't be heard, and that's not how it's supposed to go. I see the big picture, and that's what's so difficult is because I see the big picture and it's like making the steps to do that. Somehow, that gap needs to close, and the only person that's going to close it is me. So, as I'm going to say now, you know that space where you're still healing, it's the gap. Still figuring it out, but you committed to being present anyway, and that's what I'm doing. Where you're learning to respond from your center instead of your wounds. That's where I'm living now, and that's where I plan to live in every day. By being centered. Because when I can truly see, I can truly hear, and I can see through. And I can observe different perspectives in the same time. Just the other day, somebody was sharing, and I saw theirs, and this. Now, there's always two sides. There's three sides, actually, because there's one side, another side, and then there's the truth. Now, is it always the truth? It can be a truth. So I'm exploring as well what it means to embody the feminine by staying centered and able to hold space for men and allow them to share and allow them to be seen and heard is something as well that I'm doing besides women, among women, not besides, also. Not my wounded feminine, because the wounded feminine is constantly needing reassurance and wants to control outcomes. I want to be the feminine that can hold the space, that can receive, that will receive, and that can trust the process even when it's messy. Keeping that trust is an inner faith. And I'm discovering that with believing in myself, it's not something I have to find. It's something I have to create. It's something I get to create. And every time I choose to stay present and I choose to speak my truth and I choose to show up for myself instead of hiding, it's freeing myself even more. I'm letting it go. I'm seeing that little belief and going, nope, I see you, but I'm not going to identify with you. So thank you for being here. If you're on the same journey, if you're on a similar journey, a journey of learning to love yourself into the wholeness that we are perfect, whole, and complete. If you're discovering what it means to hold space for yourself and for others, a friend, a coworker, a person on the road, anyone. If you're committed to healing, if you're committed to looking within, not just for you, but for others, I see you, and I hear you, and I am you, and I thank you. This is me practicing believing in myself. This is me believing in myself. This is me showing up authentically. By being here, by speaking, and by taking up space. And maybe that's what self-belief actually is. It's not a feeling. It's a committing to keep showing up for you. What does believing in yourself look like to you right now? I'd love to hear your thoughts, your comments. I'd love to normalize the messy middle of becoming who we're meant to be. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being on the journey. It's not an easy journey. It's a very simple journey. It's a journey of just living. It's a journey of constantly freeing ourselves every day because we forget. I said this to a girlfriend. I go, why did we came here to forget who we were and to experience life, but yet we forget to just live. We're too much in here. And so that's why I just want to keep showing up and commit to not only me, but to you, because I know, I've been in enough spaces to know that there are so many people out there that don't believe in themselves, that don't commit to themselves, that don't fully know the beautiful, incredible being that they are. So I invite you to be here with me. Thank you.